Welcome back to Frühling, ladies and gentlemen. On a previous episode, we harvested the corn. We had to rent that corn header for our class combine, and we cut the corn here. Produced quite a bit. I'm very happy with the results. And today, I would like to use the rock picker on the 7R there. We'll get this field picked up, and depending on how time goes, we'll also go ahead and plant. I put in the work plan here. We're going to do barley on this field. But first, before we get started, I did check the cows. They could use another load of TMR. So we'll go ahead and get those guys topped up. I'm going to jump on the John Deere 710 here. I am loving this tractor. Very, very attention to detail on it. It looks nice and old school, but it's still like, you know, you got the gauge there that works. And I think it actually turns better, a little bit better than the Massey Ferguson we had. I'm always hitting that. I gotta quit taking that so short. Okay. Silage. I do about 35-ish. That's pretty close. I should have added that TMR in before I left. I think on this silo we could also put hay in there and just not activate the production. Yeah, because we could store them in the fermenting silo and just not activate it. And we could fill up with our grass and straw there without having to go to the other silo. Oh, I'm gonna start doing that. It's gonna be a little more streamlined that way. Okay. Put a few bags in here. That's good. I could probably almost like take out what we got in the silo here and take it over there. Alright. As a matter of fact, I think the next time we cut the fields, there's those two grass fields, or maybe I can't remember which one's ahead. The next grass fields we cut, we'll go ahead and put that, we'll make it into hay. We'll use the tedder, make it into hay, and we'll put it in the fermenting silo. It only makes sense. We wouldn't have to go to the other silo and keep kind of things separated. Okay. What do we got here? That looks pretty good. We could take a little bit more, but I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. Alright. Let's head on over to field 12 here. And we will get on today with today's rock pick. And I think, like I said on a previous episode, we will just go ahead and I think I'm going to dump them in the corner here. We can just plan around it. If we run over some crops, no big deal. It'll look pretty realistic. Right now we only have the two fields. So I think it's going to like... And we might as well just go ahead and make a big pile before we sell them. They ain't going to be worth much, but... Alright, let's get our rock picker hooked up here. Looks like we still have it unfolded from last time. So, start it up. Let's get a look at this once. Yeah, it's just a pretty simple sweep up. And we got the hopper here. Got a little bit in there from when we test ran it. Doing our field tests. It does make some rock noise when you pick it up too. We'll see if it takes... I don't even think we'll get a full load off this field. So I'm going to go ahead and get cracking away here. I could probably do the headland. I don't know if eventually I'll take some of those trees down along the field, but this wheel sticks out a little bit and they hit those trees on the side of the field. But I'm going to go ahead and get cracking and we'll see you in a bit. Alright, we're just wrapping up here, getting the last little bit. Now we don't have to get every spot so the soil changes, just mainly collecting the rocks. I think that's it if there's any more on that patch there or not. No, that looks like we're good. So yeah, I'll fold this up. I'll just leave the rocks in here. Only 28%, so we got, you know, quite a bit of room yet. Didn't really pick up much. Now I can see as we get more fields, it's going to be quite time consuming. So if we go back into them, let's check the sales quick. Oh, that Vermeer's still for sale. There is this bigger one here, 5.5 meters versus our 2.4. But there was also one that came out on ModHub, which is 9.5. So that would really make picking up rocks not a problem at all. So we'll just keep an eye on our sales. And it, you know, if it doesn't come up in our sales, we might just eventually just purchase that. Okay, where do we got room? We could put it in our shed here, I guess. Just back it in here. Eventually we're gonna have to buy that other shed and we can start parking some stuff in there. This machine's a lot bigger than it looks. Okay. So now I would like to go ahead and get that seeded, and we were going to do barley. Let's park this here. So the John Deere 710 is a 50 horse. The seeder requires 70. But I'm almost curious to see if it could handle it. Just to get some use out of this. Otherwise we'll use the Fendt. If it doesn't pop in the air on us. Well, looks like it's holding its own here. We got 12% seed. We'll get this filled up. I do have another bag down at the implement place. We could bring that bag up here. Or we might as well finish off our pallet here. There can't be a whole lot in there. Where is my forklift? Alright, got the forklift here. It was down at the donut factory. I think while we're up here, we'll go ahead and pressure wash it. It is a bit dirty. This was one of the things I never did get pressure washed yet. Looking very good. Alright. Good as new. Okay, let's get our lights on here. I don't think there was too much seeds left in this pallet. Let's see here. Yeah, 200, 20%. Be a little tricky here to get it in there. Have to almost come from the side. There we go. I took it all. Alright, we'll just put this here. I will have to bring up that other bag eventually. Maybe we should be able to get through the whole field with that, I think. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, easily, I think. Okay. A moment of truth to see if this tractor will be able to handle this. And we said barley on our work plan, right? Yes. So let's switch our seeds to barley. Turn it on, lower it down. And we are underway. Double check our... Yep. Planning looks good. Just a little dusty. Yeah, it is a little, struggling a little bit with it. But I want to get some use out of this tractor besides using it for TMR. I like to put my tractors to work. Plus I want to see how good this looks when it gets dirty, and I gotta admit, having some dirt does add a little bit of personality to the equipment. But we can wash it off, and we got our pressure washer. Alright, I'm going to crack on here, and we'll see you guys in a few minutes. Alright, we're just finishing up the last row here. We'll be good to go on the planting. I think what I'm going to do is wait until next month to fertilize. And we'll use the slurry because we're good here. It's quite a bit. We're close to the cow barn so we can easily fill it up. This tractor was struggling just a little bit with the seeder here, but it got it done. Alright, so we'll just put the seeder back here. And what I think we're going to do for the remaining time on the episode here is we'll go down to the store. I'm going to have to run over and see what we got in our seed room. I think we got how much herbicide we got left. Unless we decide to buy a weeder. Just park this right here. Okay. Let's run over to the seed room. TMR was alright yet, I think. We got a few that'll last us a while, but I suppose I could start stacking that up along the wall here. But we don't need to burn that money right now. Plus I think we'll have a full load. Let's see, herbicide, there was a half a tote yet of that. And I don't think we haven't used any of the liquid fertilizer. We'll kind of just keep this for emergencies, I guess, if we really need it. We do have the powdered fertilizer in here, solid if you will. We could fill that up in bulk. But I think what I'm going to do is run down to the store. Purchase it right now, actually. And I think what I'm going to do is we need seeds. And we could buy the... I think I'm going to buy a pallet and we got that other bag. Just because, I don't know, aesthetically, I like the look of the pallet. Yeah, I know you get better bang for your buck on the bags, but we'll buy another tote of herbicide. And then we do have another bag of seeds already down there, so... And we should be able to hopefully fit everything on here. Antonio Carrero. This is our... I suppose I could use my pickup truck too. Let's try to use it on this. Okay. Here we are. Let's see if we can get it all on here. Just grab our tote here. I don't know if I need to... I'm probably gonna wish I grabbed the pickup truck after all. That pickup truck is actually quite big. Okay. I'm gonna push it forward back here. Get her to the front. Let's see. I think what we'll do is do the pallet next. And we'll put the bag on top of the pallet. Eventually, I suppose we should get a different trailer. Or maybe just keep this one down at the donut factory. Okay, let's see if we can spear this. I might have to spread it open because those two forks might be kind of close. Oh, we're good. Alright. Yeah, I realize you get your biggest bang for your buck with bags, but I really like the look of the seed pallet. Okay. Set that there. Will she stay? Okay. Set this back here. Alright, get her strapped in. And 2. There we go. Excellent. Looks like our field there on the right has a little ways to go yet. Might be, it might actually be ready by the next month here, the next growth stage. Again, what I'm going to do, I think, is turn the next grass fields into, the next harvest of those into hay. And we'll put them in the fermenting silo, but not turn on the fermenter. And I believe we could just use those to dispense, and then we won't have to go to the other silo. It's going to make it streamline our process a little bit. Just make tweaks here and there to make things run a little bit smoother. It all helps. Okay. Just get her right along here. And then we'll get the forklift and get everything put into our seed room here. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get this one against the wall more maybe, but I think I might move that closer to the wall. Although it's pretty tight in here. I guess we could move it back like that. That might actually be better yet. That'll work. Then it's there if we need it, but it's out of the way. Grab this without the bag falling over. Let's see. Perfect. Okay. I think what we'll do, I think I'm just going to stack it, even though the bottom one's about empty. I don't know if it'll take from the bottom first and then fall down, or if it'll do the top. Regardless, we should be good. There we go. Alright, let's get from the back here. That's kind of tight. Get her speared. Okay. I think what I'll do is we'll put this sack right here. And try to use that up first. My truck is in the way. We can make it work. It's just barely. If I used the bigger tractor, it really would be in the way. I probably could have went ahead and used that to pick them up, though. Eventually, we're gonna have to streamline our process even better here. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful pickup. Okay. Our supply has been topped up now a little bit here, so. Suppose depending on what planters we get and stuff, we'd use liquid fertilizer or whatever, so we could do it all in one go. I think this is a good spot for this forklift too. Okay. Right. Seed room is good to go for a little while. Eventually we could probably go ahead and really pack it full. Especially as we start getting a lot more fields here. Let's just get this tractor out of the way. So we're at 66,000. We're going to have a a very nice payday at the end of this year, as I've been mentioning quite a bit now. Next month is September, and we will need to probably do that. We'll do that in the next episode, actually. I'll go ahead and advance to September. But number one, we can add slurry on our field 12 we just planted. But we also have the milk. We could probably take a load. I think it holds 8,000. Maybe a load for sure of milk. Yeah, it's not quite the top, but we'll be close. So we can do it September, and maybe another load in January. So I might just take one load, and that should do us well. And then we won't be selling again until November. We got the canola to sell, and a lot of stuff, a lot more stuff in January that's got to get sold. So all right, thank you guys for watching today's episode, and we will see you in September.